Shay here. Thank you for joining me today for this week's WIP and Chat. WIP, W-I-P, stands for Work in Progress. And Chat, we're just going to hang out and just kind of catch up a little bit. I'm going to be diamond painting, so go ahead and grab whatever you want to work on and craft along with me or work along with me, whatever that looks like for you. Grab something to drink, something to eat, all the good stuff. I got Starbucks this morning, so I have a cold Starbucks. Well, I got a venti. Yeah, it's what time is it, y'all? It's 2:30. I don't know where I'm coming, or I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I'm struggling with a little bit of a headache today, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm gonna try to push through. I don't know why. It's really overcast and it's been raining a lot the last few days here in Dallas, and I'm outside in my backyard. So if you can hear the bubblers from the pool, I know we had them last time and everybody said it didn't bother them, so that's good. Hopefully it doesn't bother y'all again. But yeah, I've got a headache and I think it's from the barometric pressure. Y'all let me know, does anybody else that's listening, also get headaches when it kind of gets overcast? So I'm kind of battling that, but one of my friends, Angie, told me to try dark chocolate. That works for her. And so I was looking around the house and all I had for dark chocolate was these Milanos, these cookies. So I just ate one. So we'll see if that helps. But yeah, got a little bit of a headache, and I don't suffer from headaches, knock on wood. I've been lucky in that department. I don't really get migraines or anything. I don't know if I've ever had one. I guess I would know, but it's just like a little stinker, little bugger of a headache today. So I'm trying to push through and do this whip and chat with y'all. So how are you? How's everybody doing out there? How are you? Let me know. Make sure and leave a comment down below in the comment section, and let me know, what you worked on during this time, and what you're up to, and how you're doing in life. Just let me know what's been going on. Good news, bad news, all the news. Oh gosh, my dog just jumped in the pool. So you might hear that too, splashing in the pool. So I had to have dryer sheets in my in this kit. So let's talk about what I'm using, or what I'm working on, and what I'm using. I'm working on a Bella Art Diamonds. Great. Can y'all hear that? Hopefully he's not gonna have to cut a lot of wood. We have a carpenter that's here right now, and he's replacing some baseboards, and yeah, because of water damage and stuff. So if y'all are new to here, if y'all are new to me, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me and for being here and for being new. So thank you. And for those of you that are, always return, thank you for your continued support. But if you're new, I am going through a remodel right now of our house. So a renovation, I guess. I was calling it a refresh, but it feels more than that now. So we're repainting, new carpets, refinishing floors, all that good stuff. So that's why I'm outside, but we do have a carpenter here today that's replacing some stuff. So, and we do have painters that are inside painting, but I did not take any notes today. So I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. So these normally go about an hour, but without notes, I don't know who knows what I'm going to start talking about. I normally try to keep myself on task, and the notes definitely help me do that. But without, oh gosh, the dog's just swimming, just jumping in the water after his tennis ball over and over again. So anyways, yes, I'm working on a Bella Art Diamonds painting. So one I've been working on for the last couple of weeks during some of my whip and chats. And I've got to tell y'all what I did. I feel like the biggest tool. So what I'll do is I'll definitely put up a picture, because I have it upside down right now and I know we're a little zoomed in, but I'll put a picture somewhere, probably up here, like in the corner, of what the image looks like. But it's called Happy Fall, I think is the name of it. Yeah, Happy Fall. And it's a great painting. And I've been, the only thing I struggled with was a little bit of static, and the drills are pretty tight, but I'll cover all that when I do a post review. I was also going to talk about the fact that I ran out of a color, but that's not the case, and that's where I feel like a real tool. So what happened is this painting, the majority of this background right here is all 951. You can see it's all like the same symbol, okay? And so I was totally out of 951, and I had a lot left of that color. So I basically just did everything but that color. So I had this section, everything you see that's missing is all, let me show y'all. It was quite a bit, and I've never run out of drills before. Knock on wood some more. But yeah, I mean, look how much was left over. Look at this whole big section over here. All of this. And I was like, okay, I mean, that's a lot. And I thought, okay, I've, you know, gotten low before, but I've never been out, and I've never been out this much. That's missing quite a bit. So I did reach out to Nicole over there, her and Jamie, and I reached out to her and told her what was going on and that I was out of 951. And she said, not a problem. She said, how many do you need? And I'm like, I don't really know. And I sent her a picture of what I had left, which is quite a bit. And she's like, okay, I'll just take a bag from another kit and send it to you. I was like, awesome. So she sends me a picture, and she told me that she was going to send me, I told her to send me half a bag because I didn't want to take a whole bag. I didn't think I needed a whole one. So she's like, she sent me a picture last night saying, I went ahead and sent you a whole bag. She wanted to make sure I was covered. And I was like, great. So last night I was actually painting my other fall painting that I've had from Craftably that I've been working on. And my glue or my putty and my glue dots were getting a little dried out. So I got my little case that I have here that I got from my friend Jenny, that I keep all my little accoutrements, is that what you call it? And all my placers and my glue dots and all my things. And when I went to go look for this, it was in my bag that I had been kind of toting around from hotel to hotel room, and with all my crafting stuff in it, my die painting. Well, I went to look for this, and I unzipped the zipper on the side of the bag, and I found 2 bags of drills. Yeah, hence, can you see the static? See how there's drills sticking to the sides? You can probably see that right there. Yeah, so that's the static I was talking about. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna be good now. So I filled up my container because I was totally out, y'all. I used every single drill that I could. Yeah, so for the last couple of days, I've been just working on everything around it except for this. So I am excited. I contacted Nicole last night. I said, I am so sorry. I said, please don't be mad at me. But I found the bag of drills, and so I didn't run out. And she's like, oh no, she's like, no worries. She's like, I'm glad to hear you didn't run out. And I said, as soon as I get the bag, I'll return it back to you so you can put it back in that kit. But you guys, I have never made a mistake like that. But I guess, I mean, sorry, you probably can't see what I'm working on if y'all are looking. But you know, we've been living out of a hotel, 2 different hotels for 3 weeks. You know, our stuff is still all in boxes and packed, and we're just kind of living out of bags and suitcases. So I guess something was going to fall through the cracks. And yeah, so, but Nicole handled it. I was very, very impressed with, you know, how she handled the situation. And so I really do appreciate that. And she was willing to send those out to me really quick, because I don't save my leftover drills. Y'all let me know. Do you save yours? I know it seems like when I first started die painting, I saved mine. And it seems like a lot of other folks did at the beginning, kind of when we all started die painting a couple years ago. For those of you that have been around for a while, it kind of sounds like, but then it seems like over time, I think people started to kind of run out of space for all the drills that they were keeping. And so I think a lot of people started not saving them like they had been. So, but let me know. Let me know if I'm making that up, or if that is something that you think is legit. But I think that's the deal. I don't think people are saving them like they used to. So, all right, what else am I working on, y'all? So I'm working on this painting. We're just gonna do a lot of color blocking, and that's when you have just one color. So we're gonna be multi-placing. I've got a 8-placer. So let's talk about what I'm using. I've got a couple of different pins from Shay Poutures. It's a company out of France. And in my, I brought it in case I need to replenish. In my multi-placers, I just use the white thin plastic ones. I've got Painting with Pitties Crafts and Crafts Banana Nut Bread, and it's really a putty. It smells delicious. And then I've got glue dots in my single placer, and I had that in both of them. And I am using my Lexi Sparkle Crafts resin tray to hold all my little accessories. It's a beautiful tray. She put flowers. She can do customs, and I'll make sure I have all these folks linked down below if y'all are interested. Of course, I have my tweezers in case I need to pull a drill off, or a piece of hair, or a crumb from my cookie. And then of course, yeah, we got the ceramic cutter, which I don't really need anymore because I've pretty much peeled back all my sections to get to the places I need to get to. And then I am using a Munimade tray, really pretty orange tray. And then my Elizabeth Ward storage containers. Yeah, not very many colors in this kit. Like I said, there's quite a bit of color blocking. I'm excited that I'm gonna be able to finish it now that I found these. I can't believe that I found them right after she mailed them, but isn't that how it works? So, yep. I mean, I could have looked a couple of days before, but I just didn't. I didn't even know they were in there. So anyways, all right. So it is Wednesday for me / Thursday for you if you're watching this the day that it comes out. So hopefully everybody's doing good. Again, let me know how you are. And I mean it, y'all. I read all the comments, and I'm not going to just sit here and blab on about me the whole time. So y'all better do the same and let me know how you are and what you've been up to, because I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. I've become friends with a lot of you and become close to a lot of folks, and this is an easy way for us to keep up with each other. So I really do like it. I've got family that listens to these whipping chats because I'm really bad about I'm really bad. And if you've been following my best friend, you can call me Butter, who's also here on YouTube. She's hinted at it a few times, I think, but I'm awful at calling, texting back, all those things. I'm just not I don't have very good phone etiquette, but I definitely try to respond to y'all's messages. I have a rule, and I know Katie with Diamonds and Washi, who's another creator here. I'm sure y'all know her. She's awesome. She had, I listened to, I think it was her last whip and chat that she put out, and she was talking about, responding to comments, and she has a hard time doing it, on a rate, like she doesn't really have a system, I guess, or just, it's hard. And plus she's a lot bigger than I am. She has more subscribers, and a bigger following, but it is hard. It's hard to keep up with everybody, and sometimes to respond to everyone, but I have a rule. So I was kind of thinking about when she was talking about that, and what, as a creator, what do I do? My rule of thumb is normally, I don't want my comments, I typically do not let them go longer than 3 days before I respond. Kind of have like a 3-day rule. After 3 days, I feel like it's too long and I definitely need to respond. So, okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to pause. My oldest came out and was telling me he was going to go get some food. He was like, do you want anything? I'm like, no, I'm good. And then he ate my cookie. Yo, he ate my last cookie. What the heck? So much for that. I wasn't really hungry, but I was just trying to get rid of the headache. So where was I? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I have a 3-day rule. I think that's what I was saying. So if you're a creator, if that helps you, great. But I know everybody has their own system, but that's kind of been I don't know how it kind of happened. I just thought, you know what? One day you shouldn't have to respond within one day. That seems, like a little too much. I don't think anyone would expect you to respond back in the same day as a comment, but I know before I had a channel, I remember what it was like when I would respond to comments. I would kind of wait, a little bit, and I would be excited to hear back from the creator. So, I try to put myself in, everyone else's shoes and go, when I want to respond back. So I feel like 3 days is good. After 3 days, I feel like it's getting too long, but so yeah, that's kind of my rule of thumb. Katie had said something else about creators. Oh yeah, I wanted to piggyback off of what she said because I thought it was really good. So she was saying how she gets asked a lot by folks saying, oh man, I think hold on. Yep, someone's here. I think the lawn guys are in our backyard. I can't tell. Maybe not. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on anymore. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all a story in a second. Oh, I didn't take notes, but hopefully I won't forget to tell you a story in a second about going crazy. So yeah, Katie had mentioned that, she gets asked a lot by folks that are wanting to start a channel, how to do it and what's a good way to go about it. So I was thinking about that too, because I get asked that question a lot, and I kind of don't really have, I don't want to have like a blanket response necessarily because everyone's different. But if anyone is wondering, all I did was just, I was in the community for about a year and attending lives, going to other folks' lives and commenting on videos, and just started becoming friends with some creators and being a part of the community. And then after that, after a year, I kind of started thinking about doing a channel. And then Abigail Marie, and I'm sure I've told the story before, y'all, but she kind of was like, you should do it. And so she helped me along. Oh my gosh, the dogs. I forgot to get my disclosure that there might be dogs barking. So, I don't know why I thought I could do a whip and chat out here. I don't know what I was thinking. So anyways, what I did was, when I decided to do a channel, to kind of figure out how to do it, I started asking some questions, just like everyone else is doing, right? So all I use is my phone to film. I know a lot of people have like, you know, questions as far as filming equipment. My phone, I do use a little boom mic stand, and I actually found it in my craft room. That's what I'm using right now. It's just like a little, it's actually for like a microphone, I think. But it just, you get an attachment, it just holds your phone. So you need like something to hold your phone, right? Preferably like something that you can put over your diamond painting, so like to do whip and chats and stuff and unboxings. And then I had questions as far as what softwares to use and things like that. So all I use is, oh my goodness, I use iMovie, so it's totally free. So a lot of what I use is free. You don't need to buy a lot of special equipment. Hold on a second, I'm gonna pause. Okay, I'm back again. Yeah, the reason why they were barking so much, because there was a guy in our backyard. He was on the side. He had a lawnmower, and I don't understand because we don't have any grass back here. So what are you gonna mow? I mean, we have not one stitch of grass in our backyard. So I said to him, and he didn't speak in English, and I was like, no. He's like, oh no. I'm like, no, it's okay. You can take your mower back out to the front, dude. We don't. Okay, back to what I was saying, y'all. This reminds me of when I had little kids, and you're like at a play date and you're trying to talk to the mom and you get like interrupted like a million times and you have the most chopped up conversation ever. Yeah, but we'll get there. Thanks for hanging with me, y'all. This is not usual, but it is what it is right now. So, but thanks for hanging in there with me. Okay, so I use iMovie, which is free. So I use my phone, use iMovie to do all my, I upload my video to that from my phone, do all my editing, and then one thing that I found to be really helpful that I didn't know about when I first started was there's a program, a software called Canva, C-A-N-V-A, and it's really helpful because it helps you create your thumbnails. And that was one thing I didn't know about. They do have a free, now my son's calling me. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me, hold on. Alrighty, we are back. My son needed money. Yeah, you know, it's my oldest, Ryan, he is working now. But he doesn't get paid until Friday, so he hasn't gotten his first paycheck yet. And he went to go get food, like I'd mentioned to y'all, and he's like, Mom, I need like $5. I'm $5 short. It's more expensive than I thought. I was like, oh, okay. So, all right. So yes, Canva, C-A-N-V-A, is a great app to use, software to use for thumbnails and all that good stuff. So they do have a free. You can use it for free, or you can upgrade. I upgraded to the more premium one. That's really the only thing I pay for. So yeah, that's all you need, y'all. And then of course you just need yourself, and just, you know, like Katie said, which really rang true, it's, you know, it's a lot of work, it's time, it's not going to happen overnight. It definitely takes a while, but it will happen. You know, the right people will follow you, and just be consistent. That's also, I think people maybe like, you know, what to expect at a certain time, a certain day. Maybe so like set maybe like a schedule. Like I kind of just fell into Thursdays for whip and chats. I don't know how that happened, but once it did, I just kind of started rolling with it and tried to make that happen weekly. And, you know, of course things come up, and you're not always going to be consistent, you know, but I would try to maybe have some consistency. I think that could help, because then people know, you know, when to be looking for things. So, but yeah, that's all I was going to talk about on that, I think. So let me tell y'all what happened about just the ups and downs of what's going on in my life right now. It's been crazy, as you know, as I've told y'all. You know, it's been 3 weeks in a hotel. Oh my gosh, the mowers! Don't start barking again, guys. I'm so sorry, y'all. Especially if you have headphones. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I thought I was handling everything. So my personality. Let me back up. My personality type is. My daughter says I have OCD. Well, that's what Lou says, my 11-year-old, but I don't think it's OCD. I've never been diagnosed with that. That's just her, you know. And I don't want to throw that term around for those of you that do have it. But I definitely I like things in their place, right? That's just, I function better that way. Cluttered, I don't want it clutter because it kind of makes my mind feel cluttered, and I get anxiety when things are like kind of out of place. So with this remodel and renovation stuff, it's been trying, and I've really tried my best to be positive about it, and I feel like I have been, but I think I came. Okay, interruption number like 58. That was my daughter. Speaking of the devil, Lou didn't go to school today, so we'll talk about that in a sec too. She's sick. So, there's kids everywhere. Feels like kids and dogs and yard guys. Yeah, so I kind of feel like I've been trying to keep it together, even though I don't like it. I don't like all the, living at a hotel for 3 weeks. And then now that we're back home, I thought things were going to be better. They've actually felt worse because I was okay the first few days, but at least at the hotel, I kind of made it home, right? And everything kind of had its place for the most part. I kind of knew where we were putting the dirty clothes here and put your shoes there and, like that kind of stuff. Now that we've been home and we're home, but we're not home. Like we are, but our stuff is all, so the painters still come every morning at 7 o'clock in the morning and they're here till about 4 or 5. So we always have someone in our house. And because we're still painting, we can't set up anything. The first few nights were air mattresses. We finally set up our bed. So we have our bed. The kids are still sleeping on their mattresses on their floor. And there's stuff everywhere. I mean, we're walking on paper, what the painters put down, to keep your floor from getting paint on it. It's just, I feel like I can't be barefoot around my house because I'm going to step in paint. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain. We chose to do this. And I know, it's going to be worth it when it's all done. But the other morning, I think I'd about had it, just with everything being in disarray. And for the first time ever, I felt like I was cracking. And it was over the stupidest thing. I went to brush my teeth. And first of all, I couldn't even get to the sink because there was stuff everywhere. And my husband decided to change out the hardware in our bathroom. So he was at Lowe's and Home Depot all weekend trying to track down these certain hot pieces that he wanted in a certain style. And so my towel, so he'd taken all the old stuff down and it was just stuff everywhere. Old towel holders, just stuff everywhere, y'all. Hardware, sink hardware. And then I wanted to brush my teeth and I was looking through my toiletry bag, and my toiletry bag that I've been living out of for almost a month now, right? And it's just a little bag, and I could not find my toothpaste and I started crying. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm cracking. I don't think I can do this anymore. One of those kind of moments. And that's when it hit me. I was like, okay, all right. Pull it back together. You can do this. It's not the end of the world. It's not that bad. I like things in their place, and nothing has a place right now. We can't really put anything anywhere until they're done painting. And the contractor stopped by today, our main guy that's kind of, managing everything. He stopped by, and he comes by every day. I mean, they're doing a great job, just time consuming. And he stopped by and he's like, we were talking about the house stuff. And then towards the end, he goes, so how are you doing? How's everything? How are you doing overall? And I'm like, I just looked at him and I started shaking my head no without saying anything. And he goes, really? And I shaked my head yes. And he goes, oh my gosh. And I just was like, what am I doing telling him? But he asked, and I'm like, I don't think I've really been asked, because if I say anything to my husband, it's going to feel like I'm nagging, and I don't want to do that. And I know I've already done it and he's gotten mad. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to nag about how long this is taking. I'm not going to nag about how the kids' beds aren't set up yet, even though their rooms are done and all that stuff. So I'm just not going to nag. And so I haven't really been able to tell anybody, I'm not doing so good. So, yeah. So he gave me a little side hug and kind of told me it's going to be okay. So I was like, thank you. But yeah, my husband is traveling this week. He had to go back to work. So he worked from home last week. So yeah, it's just the dogs and I and the kids, and the dogs have been getting into paint. And oh my gosh, speaking of the dogs, y'all, let's see, I don't know, Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday. Yeah, last Friday. After we talked last, Margot had, my oldest Boston Terrier, she's 7. She had a vet appointment, just a nurse visit, just to do a couple of shots, some of her vaccines. So not a big deal. And I forget the 2, but it's 2 that she had together before, but she had them 3 years ago, and it was fine. No, her chart, nothing happened. So anyways, I took her in there Friday morning, got her vaccinations, and got home, and I had left to go do something. I went to go run an errand, and when I came back, my husband had told me that that she had thrown up a couple times. And I was like, oh no, that's not like her. And I thought, oh, maybe she's reacting to the, you know, the shots a little bit. So I went into the bedroom, and I was I in the bedroom? I don't know if we were home or in a hotel. Oh, wait, Friday. I'm trying to remember. Y'all, I don't even know. We were somewhere. Anyways, her and I were laying down on the bed together, and I was petting her. This was like a couple hours later. And I look, and she's got all these lumps and bumps, and it almost looks like blisters all over her skin. And she's like, definitely, it was hives. She was having an allergic reaction to the vaccines. So I start freaking out. I call my husband over there, because he was working from home, and he's like, oh my God, take her to the vet right now. Oh, that's right. We were still at the hotel. Were we still at the hotel? We were. We moved in on Friday of last week. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm losing my mind. Hold on, the door just swung open. I'm gonna close it real quick. Hold on. Okay, yeah, have I even told y'all about we've moved officially back? I don't even remember, y'all. I can't even keep it all straight. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, so she was having an allergic reaction, so I grabbed her, hopped in the car, and I was calling, I was calling them on the way there. I was heading up there anyways. And I just was calling them to let them know I was coming and what was going on, and they put me on hold. So I was like, so by the time I got there, I hung up, and I was like, I'm just gonna go in. So I go in and told the receptionist what was going on, and she grabs her real quick and runs her back, saying, okay. She's like, oh yeah, I see the bumps. And I was nervous, y'all. For the first time, like, you kind of feel like, what if something happens to your dogs? You start thinking the worst, right? Like, what if they come out and tell me, you know, she didn't make it, or, you know, I was thinking the absolute worst. So they come out and tell me they've got a room for me, and because they weren't expecting us. So they put us back in a room, and sure enough, y'all, she was having an allergic reaction to the vaccinations, and she had hives. So what they did was they gave her a shot. I think it was basically like, sounds like it's almost like Benadryl. Gave her something to get those to calm down, and then they gave her some anti-nausea pills. And so they made us wait. I waited there for about 30 minutes just to see if how she was doing, because they said either they're going to keep her for a few hours and kind of just watch her, or, you know, they're going to just have me stay there for a while. And I said, I don't mind staying here. So we just kind of waited in the waiting room for a while, and I was on my phone, and she was just kind of, she seemed fine. She didn't seem like she was in any pain. She was anxious, which is normal. But yeah, just the normal anxious dog kind of thing. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Boy, do I miss my craft room. Oh my gosh, I miss having a room with a door. Wow. Now I'm losing daylight. It's now 5:15, so I'm sorry about, you can see my shadow from my phone. So, but I have been diamond painting since we talked last, on and off. So I'm almost finished. All I have left is this little section right here. Just this, then I'll be done. So I don't know how much longer we'll go. I don't want to keep y'all too long, I know, but the more I was thinking about it after we talked last, as I was like, wait a second, I don't think I've talked to them since we moved back home. So I had to get my like dates straight. So the whole Margot situation happened Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon, and then we moved out of the hotel Friday morning and got home Friday night into our house. My husband and I slept on an air mattress the first 3 nights, and then he set up our bed. And it's funny because we have a sleep number bed, and it was very complicated. It's not just like slapping a mattress back down. It's like the motor and the foam, and there's like all these different layers and cords and things, and yeah, it was pretty confusing. My husband had to look it up online, but they charge like $100 to, like, you know, take it apart, and another $100 to put it back together again. And now I know why, because it took a few hours. But we got the bed back, so at least we have our bedroom. But right now there's actually a carpenter in our bathroom right now doing stuff. So and our bedroom is really the only room that has like because we don't have a couch, we don't have anything yet, we have nothing else. We do have some bar stools, but I'm cleaning them right now because they had stains and stuff on them. I'm like, oh, it's one thing I can do while I'm sitting around is, you know, clean something, I guess. So I brought those outside, the 3 bar stools that we have in the kitchen, and I sprayed them with some like fabric cleaner. So yeah, but before we go, because I don't know what else to tell y'all other than me see. We moved out Friday. Oh, I know what I was going to tell y'all. I did have my live on Sunday, and that was a ton of fun. If you missed it, go watch the replay. But as of now, I can tell you they are live. I had Renee as a guest from Diamond Pen Pal, and they do the hand-turned pens, the diamond painting pens. And they do they have the ones that have the no roll stop, or the no roll side to them. But they came out with and she made the announcement on my live on Sunday, but they came out with a value line of pens. Now, when I say value, I almost think like maybe cheap looking. Oh no, y'all. And they actually went live Wednesday. So today I saw an Instagram post that she put up just like an hour or so ago saying they're live. So I will have them linked down below. Definitely go check out Diamond Pen Pal. I think their pens are $30 a piece, and they are gorgeous. They're solid colors, and they're just glittery and shiny, and I still can't believe that you can get a pen for that style of pen and that look of pen, and one of their pens for $30 is huge. So definitely go check them out. And then they're also going to be having a Black Friday sale before Black Friday. November 3rd is when they're going to have that, and they're going to have some Christmas pens and some, discounts and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, definitely go heart their shop. They're on Etsy. But yeah, that was so fun. I was in my backyard and went live, and Renee, we went on for about an hour and a half, and it was just a ton of fun. We had a great time. But what else? We need to do a giveaway. Yes, we do, y'all. In my last video that went up on YouTube, it was an unboxing for a Christmas painting that I was able to snag at Hobby Lobby for a friend. And I happened to grab an extra one for you guys. I hit 6,000. Actually, I think I just hit like 6,100 today, as a matter of fact. But I hit 6,000 a couple weeks ago, and I forgot to do a giveaway. And I've been thinking about it, but with all the house stuff, it kind of gotten away from me. But when I got that Christmas painting, I'm like, this would be a really fun one, because I know some folks don't have a Hobby Lobby near them. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and do the drawing. So I have to stop diamond painting, don't I? So what I did was I pulled out my iPad. So I figured I'm just gonna set that here for us, and I've got it already loaded up. Oh, sorry, that's my daughter's picture. She thought that would be funny to put that on my iPad. So I do have the random comment picker loaded up, and I did put the URL from last week's whip and chat. Oh no, actually it was not the whip and chat. Oh, I put the wrong URL in there, y'all. Forgot. We're not doing a whip and chat. Let me put a new one in there. I messed up. Let me just fix that real quick. I think I'm still in, I think I still had YouTube open, if it'll let me. I may have to pause and refigure this out, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna pause one more time. Okay, bear with me, hold on. I got it, y'all. I loaded up the video that went up yesterday where I did the unboxing for the Christmas painting from Hobby Lobby from Diamond Art Club. So I've got that link in there. And I did the math problem, and there was 106 unique comments just from yesterday. You guys are totally, absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for that. Okay, shall we? Let's do the finger drum roll. And I gotta find, where's the start thing? Here it is. Okay, you'll look for your name. Christine! Oh my gosh, y'all. Christine Pinson, my girl. She said, congratulations on reaching the 6K milestone. You deserve it. I have been with you from the very beginning of your channel, and I haven't missed a video. Y'all, that is so very true. Christine has watched, I think, every single one of mine. She always comments. She's one of my Patreons. I love her so much. Christine, I am so happy that you won. I already have your address, so congratulations. I will definitely get this out to you this week, okay? So thank y'all again for hanging out with me. I do apologize for all the weird interruptions, but again, it's life right now, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and waiting through it, and we will get through this together. I hope we're on the back end of this and that we're almost done. So but thank y'all again. But if you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. They really do help. And if you have not subscribed, I would love to have you. It is free, so just click that subscribe button down below, and then there's a notification bell right next to that, and click on the notification bell, and then you'll be notified every time I post up any new videos. All right, you guys, I'm gonna probably finish up this section and be done with this diamond painting, so I'm excited to have it finished. But thank y'all for hanging out with me again, and let me know how you are, okay? All right, love y'all so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye guys.